Welcome to the library. Let's go see a show. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend a holiday. I called on dear old Santa to see what I could see. He took me to his workshop and told his plans to me. You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Why? Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy toot toots and rummy tum tums, Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly head dolls that tattle and coo, elephants, boats, kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids in girls and boyland will have a jubilee. They're going to build a toyland town around the Christmas tree. Better write your letter and mail it right away because he's getting ready. His reindeers on his sleigh. You better watch out, you better watch out, you better not pout, you better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Good job, you guys.
Have you been good boys and girls?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, flap your wings. If you're happy and you know it, flap your wings. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, flap your wings. If you're happy and you know it, blink your eyes. If you're happy and you know it, blink your eyes. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wink your eyes. If you're happy and you know it, touch your toes. If you're happy and you know it, touch your toes. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, touch your toes. Okay, you guys ready for the grand finale? If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray. Good. Santa Claus is coming. That's who said Ruby. When? Said Max. Tonight, Max. He's coming tonight, said Ruby. Where? Said Max. Spit, Max, said Ruby. Santa Claus is coming right down our chimney into our living room, said Ruby. How? Said Max. That's enough questions, Max. You have to go to sleep fast before Santa Claus comes, says Ruby. But Max wanted to stay up to see Santa Claus. No, Max, said Ruby. Nobody ever sees Santa Claus. Why? Said Max. Because, said Ruby. But Max didn't believe a word Ruby said. So he sneaked downstairs and waited for Santa Claus. Max waited a long time. Suddenly, zoom, Santa jumped down the chimney into the living room. Don't look, Max, said Santa Claus. Why? Said Max. Because, said Santa Claus, nobody is supposed to see me. Why? Said Max. Because everyone is supposed to be asleep in bed, said Santa Claus. But Max peeked at Santa anyway. Guess what, Max, said Santa Claus. What? Said Max. It's time for me to go away and you to go to sleep with Santa Claus, said Santa Claus. Why? Said Max. Because, said Santa Claus. Ruby came downstairs. What happened, Max? Asked Ruby. Who are you talking to? Where did you get that hat? Max, why is your blanket so bumpy and bulging? Because, said Max. This is called a cookie count, a tasty pop-up treat. 1 chocolate chip cookie left unaware. 2 coconut kisses to share. 3 twirling pinwheels to munch. 4 peanut butter cookies that crunch. 5 fortune cookies wrapped tight. 6 stained glass cookies, so bright. 7 Linzer hearts divine. 8 sugar cookies that shine. 9 Madelines fit for a king. Okay, here's the grand finale. You guys ready? 10 gingerbread windows for hiding. It's pretty cool, huh?
I wish it was real.
I know, to eat it, huh? This is called the Christmas alphabet. Okay, this is the letter A for what? What's that? Angel. And the letter B is what? What's the letter C? Candle. Dove. E is? Evergreen, yeah. F is what? Friends. G is, you guys can figure that one, gift. H is? House. I is what? Icicle. Joy. Kiss. L is what? Letters. Manger. Okay, N is? Nutcracker. O is? Ornament. P is? Poinsettia. Q is? Quartet. R is? Ribbon. S is? Snowflake. T is what? Toy. U is? Unwrap. V is? Village. W is? Window. X is? And what's Y? Yule log. D is? Sleeping, huh? Yeah. Okay, this is called The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief, and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Yeah. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and what? Soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Right. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled up the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew away like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Hey, good job, you guys. You guys helped a lot.
We got into a